Okay, guys, welcome to the call. I have it right here in my hand, the truth box for the night. Okay, so I read this before and I was like, it starts off kind of weird, but it's pretty good. So I'm not talking to you guys, I'm talking to myself. So when I read it, consider just listening for yourself. So patience, child, patience. Remember, life is a journey. If you got everything you wanted all at once, there'd be no point to living. Enjoy the ride, and in the end, you'll see these setbacks as giant leaps forward, only you couldn't see the bigger picture in the moment. Remain calm, all is within reach. All you have to do is show up every day, stay true to your path, and you will surely find the treasure you seek. And that is from Jackson Cadard. So I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. Because, you know, how many of us want to hit the next pin or hit the next benchmark, or maybe it's something in your family. And it's like, I've definitely caught myself like always just wanting the next thing and forgetting to enjoy the process of getting there. Maybe that's weight loss. Maybe that's, you know, whatever it might be. Can anybody connect or relate to this? Yeah? Yeah? Jesse, in what way?
Just slowing down in like a lot of in every single aspect of life, and just really thinking before moving to the next step and being completely happy in the now.
Good. Any of you guys with kids, did you ever think like, oh, I just can't wait until they're out of diapers and now all you want is like another baby? Anybody? Shayna says no. Yaunt, 4 babies at home. Were you ever like, oh man, I just can't wait till they're out of the house, and now you're like, I only have one left? And she's like, yeah. Anybody else want to share on that? Not everybody at once, okay? No, Eric, I saw your hand up. Yep, I did. Go ahead. This is an interactive call.
I'll share.
Okay, Heather, go ahead.
I think for me, it's more or less just the patience. I'm not very patient, never really have been, but I'm learning to be through the process of everything. Not in just the business aspect, but in life.
Yeah. True. I think about it a lot in the gym. Like, I want the end results of exercise, but when I think about what's in between, I'm like, oh my gosh, like working out, you know, but I really just started to work on, like, some people don't have the option to work out, right? How blessed am I that I can go to the gym? And thinking about all the things I get to do, I choose to do, I can do, versus like, oh, I have to. You know, removing that have to language really takes like that negative tone out of anything you have to do. Oh, I have to clean my room, or I get to, you know, I have to do these things. And I think just eliminating that have to word really can make a big difference in how it feels doing something. So, okay. So that was the truth box. Anybody else final closing notes on our truth box? You guys like these so far? Who is that?
Lexi does.
Yeah, go girl.
It's actually super interesting that that's tonight's truth box, because we were just talking about it in my religion class today about how there's different religions emphasize the act of mindfulness, and that we talk about all these things that we have to do. We have to get these assignments done so that we can graduate, because we have to graduate. And we were just talking about literally just at 10:45 this morning that we get to do these things. We get to go to college. We get to graduate, those types of things. And so it's actually super interesting that it was, and we need to apply it to every aspect of our life type of thing, so that we're thankful for what we do get and we do have. So, that's all.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing, girl. Okay. So, okay, so tonight, you guys, here's kind of the agenda for the call tonight. Maybe some of you guys have been on the new Level 10 coaching website. Maybe some of you haven't. I'm just going to kind of go over it a little bit, show you some of the uses, some of the new things on there. obviously open for questions. And as you guys are using it, very open for like feedback, like, hey, Lace, I think this might add value to the website, or where's this, or anything like that that helps in the process of it. You know, feedback is one of the only ways I know how to get it, you know? So if you guys are using it and notice things or see things that there's a gap, please don't hesitate to let me know too. So, okay, I'm going to share my screen. Who on here has actually taken a look at it in the past like 2 or 3 weeks? Okay. Who on here prior to 2 or 3 weeks ago, and maybe even right now, really utilizes the website as like, oh, I'm definitely going to go there and check? In all honesty, like that's your first resource. Somewhat, not really. Okay. So that is kind of our mission, you guys, with our website, is to be kind of like a one-stop shop. So that if you're looking for a document, or you're looking about how to figure out a fundraiser, or what's the Nutrition Club website, what's the password, any of that kind of stuff, you guys, we want it to all be on one website so that you guys can go to it. The Zoom replays are now going to be uploaded on the Level 10 Coaching website. So if you ever want to go back and watch, you know, Jen Paskey or any of the previous Zooms that we've done, that will be your resource from now on. One, because it's not always fun, like looking through threads for documents all the time. You know, Telegram, makes it super simple, but at the same time, it's like, it's a little tedious. So before you ask for something, I'm just going to say, let's consider checking Level 10 Coaching, because one, if it's something you're constantly looking for and it's not on Level 10, that creates an awareness like, okay, let's get it added, right? So we can stop searching for it. And then it just gets you using that more. And as you bring on new coaches, because you guys, the rumble of new distributors is happening. I've talked to a few of you guys and you're like, oh, I have somebody else and somebody else. And it's like, we want this to be as simple and duplicatable for the brand new person, right? And if we say, okay, great, we have this training website, and this time we actually mean it has everything you need on it, versus before we're like, and we don't really use it a ton. It's just something we have. I don't even know the password, you know? Very possible that was happening. It's like, what is the we didn't even know the password. So first, let's, let me share my screen here with you guys. Okay, can you guys see the password or the website? Can I get a thumbs up from Bree and Jesse? Okay, here's the few people I can see. Okay, so this is a new, it's the same website, you guys, but it's just updated a little bit. So up top here, right here is going to be our playbook, you guys. So the playbook is really designed, so every team or every business has a way of doing things, okay? And our way, you guys, is kind of that flow. And this is going to be kind of all of the documents that bring us through our process of our team and how we operate. So you can scroll down here. This is really cool. I definitely borrowed this from Amber because I think it's amazing. She talked about this, you guys, a ton in, her and Brooke both talked about this. I can't remember who said this, but every amazing team operates by a set of standards. I think this was Brooke. And we call ours the Dream Team Playbook. Think of a winning Super Bowl or Olympic team and how each player has a defined role, and together they create massive greatness. When we all operate together in the same way, beating to the same drum, you will find you'll grow faster. It's tough to be a Lone Ranger. Duplication happens only when the system is simple and clear. So you guys, this is kind of like our system and our process. So the first thing up here, you guys, is our 2019 calendar through July. So you can click right here and it literally has our calendar. So right here, we're right here, the 25th. This is where we're at, Dream Team Huddle. So it has all of our calls on here, our first local STS, all of our calls again, our next coaches workshop. We're going to have those the last Sunday of every month for the most part is the goal. And notice right here, you guys, we did keep the Minnesota Metro STSs on our calendar, because if you choose and you want to go there and there's a guest speaker that you'd love to see, you certainly can attend those events. And depending on your nutrition club, if you miss this event and need to hit another one, based on your nutrition club standards, that's an option as well. Let's see here. Our next Super Saturday is April 6th. Our Dream Team Huddles, LDW, another coaches workshop. So right here you can look. We don't need to ask questions in May. Memorial Day, we will not have a call, but we will have it on that Tuesday. We will have a coaches workshop tentatively. It's on there, but we'll just kind of see what that weekend looks like. Maybe this would be like a fun team day or something like that versus a workshop. June, kind of all the same stuff on there. July, we do have a Super Saturday in July, our extravaganzas, and that's what we've done so far. So thanks, Breen, for helping me put that together. It looks very nice. Any questions, you guys, on our calendar? Is that helpful? Yeah? Okay, awesome. Okay, 90-day game plan. So if anybody's like, what's my 90-day plan? How do I track that? How do I set it up? So right here, here's your 90-day plan. You guys have seen this before. It's not brand new information, but if you're looking to do a 90-day plan, here's the sheet you would use. This is what we use as a team. So no need to go create your own, right? No need to have your new coach create their own, right? Here's what they can use. Daily gauges. So this right here, this is from Angie Niska, and it looks a little crazy, but I just want you guys to see this. So one, this is a view-only document. So if you want to use this yourself, you need to file. Let me see here. I'm not sure why it's not allowing me to make a copy, but I'll figure that out and let you guys know. But you're going to want to make a copy of this. So maybe if
Lacey, does it let you download it as like a Word?
Yeah. So you can download as a Excel if you wanted to, like that. And now it's in an Excel, and then I can edit and use it. But just so you guys kind of know, it looks a little intimidating right here, but this is where you can break down your entire paycheck on what you earn. So let's say
Lace, it's like that because up there in the top left where it says view only, you can only view, you can't edit it. That's why.
I know, but I thought I could still make a copy.
Oh, it has to, we tried this.
Okay. I'll figure that out, and if this form needs to be changed, I'll do that.
Hey, Lacey,
Yeah.
I think you might have to be signed in.
To Google Drive?
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause it has to make the copy into your drive.
There you go. Okay, let me see. I'm just going to do that for the sake of the example, and this call's recording. Okay, so I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to go to Drive. Oh, okay. No. Thanks for bearing with me, guys. Okay. So now let's see. File. Nope. No, it still doesn't let you make a copy. That just seems really odd. Okay, I'll figure that out, you guys. But this right here, so if you had right here, you would do, you know, $100. Oops. Oh, it's view only, so I can't even show you guys. We'll come back to this, okay? But this does have a really cool tracker on it. So you can track the dates, events, who you invited, what your goal is for, you know, the LDWs and everything. January, you can set your goals up here, whatever your goal is. Now this lets me, anyways. It's an awesome tracker. It's a little intimidating just looking at it like this. But if it's something like you want to track your business and you're treating this as a business that you want to know, like, am I growing? What am I tracking towards? How is it going? This is an awesome tool. It's very detailed, and you could get with your sponsor and customize it a little bit more based on what you want to track. But I think this is a really awesome way. I know Tiff has been using this for the past 3 or 4 weeks and says it's so helpful. So there's a tracker for you guys. Okay, and then down here, you guys, there's tons of trackers that we've used. You know, I know Mom's created a ton of trackers, so they're all right here. So whether it's the 3-day trial tracker, I'll open these so you guys know what they are. Tracking the follow-up of somebody on their 3-day trial. Right here would be a customer. You can track any of your new customers that you're getting. Oops. Oh crap, I closed the wrong one. DAP trackers, active supervisor, and world team trackers. So anybody here that's not yet an active supervisor, you can start tracking your cuts, and then your fourth cut is world team. And if you guys know my mom, she loves the thermometers, and they're really fun to fill in. You can use markers, you can use crayons, but a great way to track your progress throughout the month. And then a stone pin tractor. Yes.
I was just going to chime in on that active supervisor. Our
Yep.
business really is built on active supervisors. So you teaching and you yourself going through that, and then you teach your new coaches. That's what you get. What you'll see, these stone pins is built on getting people to become an active supervisor. So always go back, active supervisor, active supervisors. This one's a very, very important tracker.
Yep, absolutely. And then the stone pin tracker. So all this is, you guys, is if I help my mom become an active supervisor, that's 1 stone. If I help Brian become an active supervisor, that's 2 stones. Emily, that would be 3 stones. Shayna, that would be 4 stones. Lexi, that would be a 5 stone. So this is you as a leader teaching other people to become an active supervisor. That's what the stone pins represent. Okay, and then checklist. So these 2 are fairly new to the team. So there's a new distributor checklist and a preferred member checklist. So when you sign up a preferred member, you guys, there are certain things that need to happen as far as our playbook is concerned. So let me see if I can open this. I don't know what's new in Pages. Okay, can you guys see that or no? No, okay, 1 second. Okay, now can you guys see it? Okay, so you guys, the new preferred member checklist. So if you're a new coach, existing coach, it doesn't matter. This is our playbook on how we handle a new preferred member to the team. So first off, welcome the new preferred member or new PM to the PM family, which would be our Facebook page. Confirm that they were able to place their order and if they need assistance with the following script. So you guys, this is what you send to your preferred member after they become a preferred member. You add them to a preferred member campaign. If you're not sure what that is, I'll show you where that is on our website. Add them to our preferred member Facebook page. And you guys, Facebook changed the rules. So if you add a preferred member, they have to accept. So it's important to make sure they accept or send them the link to our preferred member page so we can make sure they're getting linked into them. So this is what we send to them. I wanted to let you know we added you to our exclusive Facebook page. You can copy and paste this to them in Facebook Messenger, and then they can click this link right here, which will send them right to our preferred member page to accept the invitation. Okay. And you guys, when we welcome new preferred members at the end of February, so February 28th, we'll put up a post, welcome all new preferred members the month of February. It's your job as a wellness coach to welcome everybody. Okay, so any new preferred members that you signed up, make sure you welcome them on that post, okay? And then this right here, you guys, is week 1, week 2, week 3 of follow-up. Sometimes, you guys, when we get a new preferred member, we think our work as coaching them is done because, oh, they can order their products online, right? But we all know, you guys, getting a preferred member is just like the beginning phases of helping them get results. So when you sign up a preferred member, don't forget to do great follow-up with them and help them get their results. Right here, I'm going to show you guys this. So there's a top 10 shake recipes on our preferred member page, which is a great bonus when you add them to that preferred member page. Hey, Brian, check out this link right here for our top 10 shakes and tea bombs. And they can click right on that link and automatically get some awesome, most popular shakes and recipes. What else on here? Yeah, and just honestly, you guys, bringing them through that campaign because it's so important for them to witness everything. But again, this is a checklist, so have this printed off and laminated so that you know when you sign up new preferred members, I mean, some of you guys are signing up 10 preferred members a day, right? Or not a day, a month, maybe more than that. But just know, like, you have to then take it to the next level and take really good care of them. So go there and check out the preferred member checklist. Okay, and then, okay, and then there's the distributor checklist. So you have a new coach on your team. That's not going to let me pull it up either. So go through the checklist. If you have questions or you're not sure what to do with the new coach, definitely go off the checklist. This one right here is new. So this is our Dream Team Huddle checklist. So if you want to, like, if you guys listen to the calls and you're like, oh, that was good, or something like popped into your head, if you guys had this, date, topic, 3 ahas, or maybe some things that you want to write down and ask more questions on later, or things you want to implement into your business, like, oh, that preferred member checklist, like I definitely want to start utilizing that. This right here is just a tracker to use every Monday night on our Dream Team Huddle calls. This right here is a nutrition club training. So we just use this, but if you guys want to take the initiative, these are great for any event. So it helps you just work through an event. If you're going to spend 2 or 3 days at an event, isn't it, those of you guys that used it at the nutrition club training, did you guys feel it was helpful to maybe just start thinking about what you're looking to get out of the event? Who do you want to talk to? And then having that sheet of paper when you came home and be like, okay, this is, if you did some reflection on it. So this is available to you guys to use for any event. It does not have to be just nutrition club training. That's just what this one says for now. And then last thing on here is just our business flow, probably the most important document. So if anybody knows what it's like to work with us in the Dream Team, like as a distributor, you can start walking them right through how it works and what they need to do to get their business started, okay?
And Lacey, I was just going to point out, so, you know, a key is with this system is if you're not using the system, your team isn't going to use the system. And then when we talk about it, they'll be like, I don't know what you're even talking about. So making sure that you are duplicating going through this because it's already proven it works. And then it'll be easy to take your team through it. And I know myself, I go back through different sections over and over numerous times until like, I got it. But make sure you're using the system. Otherwise your team won't use it.
Yep. Okay. Any questions, you guys, on the playbook? I'd love for you guys to go and look at it, use the documents. And if you're like, I feel like this is missing, like, let's collaborate and work through that. So that is the playbook. Any questions on that so far?
Looks good. I like it.
Okay, awesome. Okay, let's scroll back up here. Okay, so here, you guys, it used to be called the 10 steps. It is now called the launch. So a little reasoning or philosophy behind that is, so Lexi's a new coach. Lexi, can you unmute just for a second? Okay, so Lexi's a new coach. What would you prefer as a new coach? Okay, Lexi, we're gonna get you started on the 10 steps to get your business started. Or, Lexi, we're gonna launch your business. Here we go.
Launching my business sounds better.
Right? Because even psychologically, when people hear 10 steps, they're like, is it a lot? Is it a lot? Or like, how much is 10 steps, right? But if I say this is a process to get your business launched, that's why we're just going to call it the launch versus the 10 steps. The 10 steps, I mean, I get it, there's 10 steps, but I think our language can be a little softer to a new coach that says, hey, we're just going to launch your business. So you can click right here to launch and always go to the start here. So you guys, as you bring on coaches, don't skip steps. So launch introduction. So you guys know that flow chart? If you don't feel confident explaining that, which I don't recommend anybody really does, you don't have to do it. You want to use the tools. So it says launch introduction. First, watch the business flow video. The video right over here. Okay, it's pointing to it. This video shows you the outline of our business flow, philosophy, and process. Click here to download a PDF version of the flow chart. Download and print this checklist to guide you through the steps of the launch. So what do you guys think we should do at this point? Watch the video.
Watch the video.
All right, we'll watch the video. So we won't watch all of it, but it's a new video, and it literally walks everybody.
Hello, you guys. My name is Lacey Hanks, and
I don't know if it'll
we
load.
are on the level10coaching.net business launch. So maybe you're a brand new distributor or preferred member, gonna be distributor, or maybe you're a distributor and you're just relaunching your business. But whatever reason you're watching this video right now, I just want you guys to know I'm going to describe the flow of the first time you meet somebody. So something you can think about as I'm going through this, or maybe right now, how did you learn about the Herbalife products? Like, how did you get introduced to it? So just maybe think a little bit about that. And I just want you guys to know we're part of the Dream Team, and we have a philosophy, we have a business flow, and we have a system in place to help you be successful in your Herbalife business. And the only thing you need to do is follow it. I, do some coaching and I tell people, I'm like, okay, so if I show you this chart of what it takes to be successful in Herbalife, would you tweak it? And it's like, no. It's kind of like with your doctors, like, do you want them like cutting corners and skipping steps as they're bringing people in and out of surgery? It's like, no, just follow the plan, right? So this flow chart, you guys, this is our plan. This is what we do in order to grow a successful Herbalife business. And this is going to help you guys just determine if a person wants to remain a preferred member. They're a product lover. But there's going to be some people like yourself that are looking to be a part-time coach, full-time coach, working out of a nutrition club. Maybe they want to open their own nutrition club someday. And this flow chart walks you through exactly how people can understand those are their options. Okay, so let me share my screen with you here and bring up the flow chart. So if you guys are on level 10 coaching, off to the side of this video, you will notice that you can print out this flow chart. And I would definitely recommend having this out, especially as you're a new coach. You're gonna wanna know like, okay, what's next? And this literally walks you through exactly what's next. So let's start up here at the top. So we're kind of talking about a funnel and understanding where do these initial people come from? So remember you guys, I said, how did you originally hear about Herbalife or the products or a nutrition club? And these top things up here, as you can see, we have an invitation. We have social media. Maybe you saw a friend check in on social media. Maybe a friend just told you about it. Maybe a nutrition club or a distributor came into your place of work and you were introduced to the products. You maybe joined a weight loss challenge or were part of a fundraiser or had a T-bomb drop off. Any of those ways up top here, you guys, are ways that people can learn about the Herbalife products, okay? It's kind of like an invitation. And what we do from there is we invite them to some type of a space. So we're a nutrition club organization, but some of you guys might be running fit camps, you might be running weight loss challenges. I'm gonna use nutrition club as an example for this video, but just know right here, whatever this is for you, this is called Wow Shake Nutrition Club. And the point of this, you guys, is this is gonna be their first experience getting that wow shake. So whether you're in a nutrition club, you just wanna make sure the shakes that somebody's getting on their first time are amazing, which is why we call this Wow Shake Nutrition Club. Just know you can't actually name your nutrition club Wow Shake, but this is just for the sake of the example. So what you'll notice, you guys, is people are coming into your nutrition club and they're loving the products. And maybe they're noticing some results.
Okay, so it's a 12-minute video, but I just want you guys to know, for anybody that's new and yourself, go and watch it because it really brings them through and they're gonna understand the process of what they're doing throughout these 10 steps. And I think something that was maybe missing from previous was like, why am I texting 100 of my friends? Why am I, I think when they understand like, oh, well, somebody told me about it, like that's an invitation. It's going to help them understand why they're doing some of the activities that we're doing, posting on social media, inviting to a nutrition club, running a challenge, any of those kinds of things. It's going to really set them at ease and help them understand what they're doing. These videos down here, these are the existing ones. So it's helping them understand how to get to that 50% profit as soon as possible and a 10-day game plan. So on the launch, it is vital. when it says start here, we start here. And you take the time, you guys. I mean, it might take you 40 minutes to get through these videos, but then you can talk to them in a way that has helped them learn a little bit more about the business, learn a little bit more about how it works to work out of a nutrition club or satellite club. Any questions on the start? No? Okay. Step 1. Over here, it talks to them about how they purchase their 3-day trials from their coach. So there's a video that's also going to explain that, because it can be a little like confusing. So this video right here is going to explain.
Okay, so I'm so excited. You're on step 1 of the business launch, which means you're a preferred member, you're getting some results, and you're ready to help other people do the same. So you're connected to the level10coaching.net website. So welcome to the dream team. And we're going to walk you through the 10 steps of how to get new customers, clients, preferred members, and help you move up the marketing plan. So for right now, we're going to have you remain as a preferred member. You're actually going to purchase 3-day trials from your coach. And the reason you have to purchase them from your coach is because as a preferred member, you're not able to purchase them just yet. So we want to set you up properly and help you get your business started before converting to a distributor. So when you do convert to a distributor, you're going to have customers to go along with it. So to purchase those 3-day trials from your coach, it'll be $60. And we'll teach and train and mentor you how to get these trials out to customers. And as soon as you sell those 3-day trials, you'll get that $60 back, which gives you $60 to convert to a distributor. And from then on, you can purchase those trials on your own. And the name of the game is how many and how fast. Like, how fast can you get out 3-day trials? It's like, do you have 3 days and $20? Let me show you how awesome these products are. No big commitment, just 3 days and $20. How many people do you know would take you on for that challenge? And that right there is the name of the game. So then we'll get you switched to a 3-day trial, or I'm sorry, get you switched to a distributor after you sell those 3-day trials. And just a note, when you purchase those trials from your coach will actually document those 3-day trials underneath you. So you don't have to worry about documenting those first 3. But as soon as you convert to a distributor, you get to document all of those 3-day trials yourself. And so excited for you to get started.
Okay, so that's super important for them to watch. They understand like they're remaining a preferred member. That's the process that they follow. And hopefully you guys, as their upline, you now know, like, I document those 3-day trials underneath that preferred member, right? Because they're in my retail inventory. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything else updated. There's not a ton of other things that are super updated on the launch. But as you guys are going through it, love any feedback. Right here is going to be our upcoming events. We do have that calendar, but if it's easier for you to click right here for events, your ability to grow a royalty check is dependent on your ability to bring people to events. So here's our 2019 event calendar right here. Here's the takeover, all of the new updated information. So if you want to purchase your ticket, here's the password. Ticket prices are $90 right now. They will go up as we get closer to the event. And then we'll have extravaganza updates as we get those on here too. So there's the events. And then if you guys see right here, the Zoom replays. So this was, I believe, with Jen Paskey on 2/19. This is Fundraising 101, Satellite Clubs with Jen Paskey. So we'll have all the Zooms right there for you. And then some bonus training. So anybody that's looking to set up their Herbalife website, PayPal, point of sale app, any of that kind of stuff is going to be just kind of that bonus stuff that it's more administrative, but it needs to be done, but not maybe part of the steps. So that's on there. And then we've got these awesome Nutrition Club tabs. So if you guys haven't taken a look, so those of you guys that are in nutrition clubs, satellite clubs, looking to open a club, Nutrition Club School Part 1, you guys, is literally everything you need to do in order to get to the point where you can sign a lease, finding a location, permits, costs, layout, club decor, and also setting up mentoring calls as you're going through that process. Part 2 is atmosphere, energy, welcoming new members, menu and order tickets. If you're looking to revamp your order tickets, there's options on there. Shake and tea recipes, making aloe tea and shakes. So as you're training new partners this would be a great school for them to go through to learn about those. Or if you're opening a satellite club, how do you make the aloe? This would be a great resource for you to go and look at how you make all of these things. It even has like how to make like rebuild strength shakes or allergen free, or what's a dairy free shake. So take a look, you guys, at all of these tabs that are on here. Nutrition part 3. These are 2 that have been fresh on our mind, you guys, fundraisers and satellite clubs. So those 2 right there are awesome tabs. So if you click right here on the fundraiser. Okay, so fundraising 101, watch before you do one. So anybody that comes to you and says, I want to do a fundraiser, let's make sure they've watched this. Do you guys remember Perry from Nutrition Club Training? Cute little guy, right? This is his video on how he does these fundraisers. So take the time to watch it. Nicole Gogol and Amber Wick, they did this live on Facebook one time. And Nicole kind of started these fundraisers. So she just kind of walks you through that. There's opportunity invitations to invite people to it. If you're looking for a sample letter. And then I've gotten this question too. Click here for an example tracker when issuing tickets to be sold. So this could be something that you're using to track the tickets that are sold, whether it's through the team, but something to have in the club to track for all the tickets that come in. And then this kind of calculates the profit that would go to the whatever group or organization you're doing the fundraising for. Okay. Let's see here.
I was just going to say with the fundraisers, we'll get something added. I know that Perry did one with Venmo. So there's no tickets. He went totally green. So when we get some of those, that details and that, we can post that. But I know he just did his first one with using Venmo. And PayPal has a fundraiser link too, but I'm not sure about how that all works.
Okay, cool. And the last thing on here, you guys, is this little search toolbar. Okay, so because there's a lot more things on here, and so for example, if you're looking for satellite, just type satellite, maybe, and return. Oh man, okay, there you go. I was like, come on. So, okay, satellite clubs, Dream Team Huddle replays, anything that has satellite in it will pop up. So you could click right here and go to satellite clubs, okay? So also a quick way to just search for what you're looking for.
If any of you do like a satellite club or fundraiser, share that with Lacey. Those are some things like pictures, menus, things that you're doing that will help other people when they're opening them. Just definitely share those, and we can get some of those pictures and ideas on there too.
Yeah. Any questions, comments, or feedback on the website?
I think it flows better. Like, I like how it's being organized. You guys notice that? I think it does.
I just like having it for a resource for many reasons.
Yeah. And it's just going to keep like growing as we adjust things and make changes. It'll be like our go-to spot, right? Nobody likes to search all over the place for stuff. Okay. Anybody else?
I love it. I've been like looking at all of the things. I'm excited to get feedback because I haven't really like gone through all of it yet. But
yeah, and it is set up to look on your phone too, so you can go on your phone. It's mobile friendly as well. So I've played with that a little bit. So if you can't figure stuff out mobile, let me know. I know it's better on iPads than a phone. It's just a lot going on a phone.
Well, and the great thing is you know, if you're doing something and one of your coaches message you, you can refer them real quick to that as they're getting familiar with, like, they're like, oh, tell me more about that fundraiser. You know, you can refer them right to that link, and you can watch things more than once, and you can stop and pause it and, you know, write notes with that, you know, at the same time too.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, I am gonna take, you guys, we were gonna have a coaches workshop, so I was gonna talk a little bit about this, but we have our first event on Saturday, which I'm so excited about. Our first local event. Oh, it's gonna be awesome. So I wanted to talk to you guys about how do we want to show up to it? Like, do you guys, like, what are your guys' thoughts? Like, are we doing like business casual? Are we doing Herbalife apparel? Are we doing, you know, like, I'm going to wear a button. I don't care what I wear, whether I'm dressed up or not. Like, I will be branded in some way, shape, or form. But it's like, how do you guys, are you guys thinking dress up, business casual? Or
I think business casual would be great.
business casual? Anybody else?
I definitely agree business casual myself.
Okay.
I think we should look sharp.
Look sharp. Good. Okay. I would agree business casual, like we would be normally at an STS, right? Okay, awesome. So people that aren't on this call or whatever, I'll put something in the thread. What else do you guys think would be important? Say that again.
People that we're inviting, do we tell them business casual, or is that?
I would say, I mean, what do you normally say at an STS?
Yes.
Yeah, because if they show up and they're in sweatpants and we're all dressed up, they'll be like, oh, I didn't know we were supposed to dress up. And you'll be like, oh, it's fine. And they'll be like, it's not fine. Yeah, good point. I would tell them to dress, you know, jeans and a nice shirt, or if they want to do business casual. But, you know, I think, yeah.
Maybe we tell them, like, well, what we wear, and then kind of.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep. Good question. What else do you guys think is important for us, like as the team there?
Be early.
Be early. Yes. So Thrive is open until 11:30. So I think 11 or 11:30. I'll confirm that. But we're starting to set up at 11:30, and then we'll have a production team meeting. So anybody, production team, we're all production team, meet at noon, or I'm sorry, 11:45, and then anybody that is speaking will meet at noon. So honestly, it's just kind of like, this is our first one. We're going to do our best, right? And it's going to be awesome. But we still want to be as organized as possible. So I think if you can get there around 11:30, 11:45 at the latest would be ideal. What else? I was just trying to think of like things that you would prep for an STS. Like, you know, we take notes, right? As, you know, if you're sitting in the crowd. One thing I always noticed at the events, and I would do this sometimes too, is like I would always sit in the back if I was speaking. So it's like, I think we're going to want, you know, if you are speaking, awesome, but let's all sit up in the chairs and fill the room versus a bunch of us like standing, sitting in the back. You know, like if you're up next, you can come to the back, but if you're not up, then sit with everybody else. I just think it creates a more fuller room.
I think the energy is huge, has to come from us, because, you know, a lot of people might be their first one, you know, and making sure, like, you know, is the claps like that, or you're not clapping, you know, just if we bring the energy, guys, they're going to feel that. They're going to like, oh my gosh, I love being here. But if it's like nobody's excited, you know, so making sure that we bring the energy, and it will also supply it to the people that are up there speaking and sharing their stories.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Trying to think if there's anything else. Anybody else? Ideas, thoughts?
Having our stories, or what's the word I want to say? Having our stories packaged that we don't ramble. And like most of you already gave last month's income to me or Lacey or both. Making sure we get our pictures to Lacey also. But having those stories packaged, and who do you know that'll share their story? What customers? Who are you inviting? And invite them as your guest. You know, I'd love to have you come as my guest and share your story if you have someone that you want to invite. And the snack packs are going to be awesome. We're going to put a little, Erica's working on a little special note we're going to have inside the snack packs. I think will be really cool to welcome them.
Awesome.
Hey, I have a quick question. Sorry.
Yeah.
My mom's not able to be on tonight. What time, will you repeat what time you want us there Saturday? Coaches?
I mean, 11:30-ish is what we're wanting for setup.
Okay.
Taylor, I understand you guys are coming. So if you guys could be there closer to like 12, that would be. Is everybody okay with people driving 2+ hours, not being there at 11:30?
I just want to make sure so we know what time to like leave and prepare ourselves.
Yeah, I would say be there no later than noon.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, good. Okay, last thing I'm going to show you guys is just really quick on our.
Lace, before you share that, let's make sure all of us are like inviting. You invite 20. What if you get 2 more to come? So make sure we're all just really talking to people and inviting them to come.
Mm-hmm. Okay, can you guys see should be our preferred member page? Can you guys see that? Yes? Okay, good. Okay, so a couple things on here, you guys. I think you guys all know the search toolbar here, but I want to show you guys the top 10. So this post right here, you guys, has the top 10 shakes and teas. Does anybody know why it's really, not really, it is really important to get people connected and have them click on this link? It connects them, you guys, to like our automated Facebook Messenger, okay? So when you're welcoming new preferred members in, I mean, this is a great post, you guys. We have 79 comments on it. And as you're welcoming new preferred members, if you add them to the group, but a way to engage them in the page would be like, here we go. I'd be like, how do I just comment? So, hey, Chad, this is one of my new preferred members. Check out our top shakes and tea bombs. Tea boys. Click the link above. Okay. So it's not like a shout out to welcome to the page. It's showing him, bam, right away, there's some value. And he's going to click the link to join our preferred member page or Facebook Messenger page. Okay. Because starting on our challenge ends March 4th, correct? I believe we're going to start a new challenge on March 11th and have a lot of preferred member engagement going live on our Facebook page. You guys, any preferred member that has clicked that top 10 will get a Facebook Messenger with the details of the challenge, because there are a lot, there's almost 1,200 preferred members on our page, and they're not seeing our posts, right? They're just, however Facebook designs it, or the algorithm, or whatever you want to call it, they're not seeing our post. But if they get connected to what's called our Manny chat or Facebook Messenger, they'll get a message like, hey, new challenge starting March 11th, right? So it's a way for us to connect with them. Down the road, I'd love to have like a monthly or bi-monthly like newsletter or something like that they could receive through Facebook Messenger. That's just like, hey, Dream Team Preferred Members newsletter. Here's some new products. Here's, the featured products of the month. And just providing more value to our preferred members, keeping them engaged. But it kind of starts with us getting them enrolled in the messenger. So if you're not doing that already, when you add new preferred members, or you have a clump of preferred members that you haven't added them to that post to let them know about that, take some time to do that, because you guys, preferred members are like 40% of our business or more. And so the more we do to take care of them, I know some of you guys are posting on our preferred member page, and you know, how many of you guys have like thought about posting and then you're like, nah. Has anybody done that? Like, oh, I could put this on our preferred member page, and then we don't, right? It's like taking that extra, and I've done it too, and I'm like, oh my gosh, why didn't I just put that on the PM page? Oh, I ate my snack too. You know, it's like it will take some time to create those habits to actually put those pictures on there, but it really does create and add so much value to that page for these people. So, okay, let's see here. So if we go to, the last thing I'm going to show you guys is like our group insights. So this just kind of shows, so from January to February 23rd, we've had 54 posts, which is I guess I don't really know what to compare that to. So it's like we probably need to take screenshots of this on a monthly basis. Comments, 227 comments, reactions, all, okay? So that kind of helps us there see what's going on. Here's our top post. This was the one about what are your ruby, sapphire, emerald. And great job for those of you guys that kind of like, you guys like, we can create fire around the post by commenting, liking, tagging a couple people, and that engagement. Kyle Chambers had 21 comments, 28 likes, 499 views, new bites flavors. But, you know, 43, 21, 12, 11, 9, 10, you know, the likes, you guys, 26, 14. I think if all of us on this page at least liked the post that was on there, you know, or took an extra second and said, oh my gosh, that looks so good. Erica, you should try this, and tagging somebody to just kind of keep it rolling. You know, it does take a little effort, but not very much. So just wanted to show you guys kind of where our preferred member page is at. And, you know, I think we can all kind of feel the energy that's there or not there. And we can easily change that, because we all have great things to post about. We all have great things to say. And it doesn't always have to be, you guys, like an Herbalife shake, right? You know, it can be your snack. It could be like just your pile of groceries and what you bought at the grocery store, and just list it out and be like, hey, Liz, here's everything I got at the grocery store. We were just talking about this, you know, and just trying to create a little bit more engagement with every post.
Hey, Lacey, something that happened to me, I had sent someone, you know, to invitation to be on the preferred member page, and I sent them the link and all that, and I thought they were on there, and she messaged me one day, and I'm like, I realized she had not accepted it. So go through your preferred member list, and then if they don't pop up, means they aren't in it. So you might find you have some preferred members that are not on that page, and you can do it real quick and easy, because if they don't pop up, that means they're not in, and they might be sitting in the haven't accepted group, which you can see the invited. If you go off to the right on the Facebook page and I'll say invited, you look at that list, and there's all kinds of people that haven't accepted sometimes. So I would highly recommend checking to see if all your preferred members are actually in.
Yep. Yep, for sure. Okay, you guys. I believe that is all I have. It is February 25th. 3 days left in February. So if you set some goals, keep working towards them. And then make sure you set your March goals. Like, what are you going for in March? Final month for LDW qualifications in March. Those of you guys tracking for the next 2019 vacation, all of you guys can very much qualify for the next vacation. Whitney didn't start until April or May, and she earned it from April to December, and it's only February. So for all of you guys on this call, you are all in qualification for the Bahamas vacation in 2020. So, all right, you guys, that is all I have. Unless anybody has any questions, I will open it up for questions, but I think we're good. Okay, guys, love you guys. Have a great night.